Gallegos with the Free Market. Hope you're having a great day, and I'm really excited to be shooting this video for you. It's going to be short and sweet, but I think it's actually the most important video in this series. Let me tell you why. Previously we spoke about step one in setting a business on autopilot, and that was really working on your mindset and establishing that belief in yourself and what you're going to do. And that's initially, and that's also a maintenance thing, right? You continue working on that. And this video is about really establishing your why, about getting in touch as to why you're doing this, why you are going against the grain and doing something different for you, for your family. You know, you are going to need something crystal clear to drive you when you encounter challenges. You will encounter challenges, you will encounter obstacles, and money itself is not going to be enough to keep you motivated during those times, to help you get up again when you get knocked down. So let me give you an example. I talked to somebody yesterday, and he said, I need some help, I need a mentor, because and I said, why? Well, because I need freedom for my family, for myself. And I said, what does that mean to you? And I was like, well, I just want to be able to be there for my family and provide for them. I'm like, what does that mean? And I was like, well, I need $10,000 to replace my income. And I said, why? I said, well, the other day I was going to one of my son's events at school, and I missed it, and then I talked to him later at home, and he said, and I apologized, and he said, it's okay, Dad, I expected you to not show up, because you never show up. And the son wasn't even mad at him anymore. He wasn't even crying anymore. And that made me so sad that I couldn't even go to sleep all night, because I felt so disgusted at myself and what I had become. So once he said that, I was like, "That you got yourself a why, my friend. That's a big why right there." So that's the type of emotional response that you need to have when you talk about why you're doing what you're doing, right? It needs to be something that strong and that emotional. Does it make you laugh or cry or, you know, feel pain inside? Then you're onto something. You know, another example is another gentleman that I spoke to said that he was just so sad because he couldn't help his parents. And I said, what do you mean? He said, and he broke down again. He said, my parents, their insurance isn't covering their medication anymore, and I can't even help them with it. It's like $800 a month, and they have to make a decision between fixing their car and paying for their medicine, and it just makes me sick to my stomach that I can't help them. And I said that to that man, you got yourself a why too, my friend. So you're getting where I'm going. You must have something like this. You know, for some people it will be more dramatic than others, right? But the point is that you have to have such an emotional response to it that it really, you know, creates that feeling in you. Because specific goals attached to emotions and massive action create outcomes. So this is all a chain of things that you need to work on before you get into the nuts and bolts of marketing. So I hope that made sense. After this video, we're going to cover really how to establish our target market, because now we know that we're working on our mindset, and now we just covered establishing your why. Next is target market, and then we'll really start getting into the nuts and bolts. Do not skip this video. Do not skip this exercise when you ask yourself why you're doing it. And I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now. Take care.